Hello, 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 my lovely gems, and welcome back to Gems Life Live. And we gonna get into some things. Hello, 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 my lovely gems, and welcome back to the channel. Please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Well, we have a few more details that have come out about Takeoff's death. It's just really sad. And, a lot of people are putting their opinions into it. I seen some guy on YouTube that said he's done parties with Jay Prince. He has ties in Miami and in LA and in Texas. And basically, they're not having it. It has come out basically that it was Jay Prince Jr. that Quavo was arguing with. Allegedly, of course, this is all allegedly until the police lay charges and like the other footage from the actual cameras comes out. But yeah, it's just a mess. And basically, people are saying that that mob ties stuff and Jay Prince Jr. is over with and nobody's really respecting that guy. And not that they're not respecting Jay Prince Sr., but they're just basically saying like, his son is kind of tarnishing his legacy, especially with all this. And then, there's other conspiracies going around about it's a sacrifice and da 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 da. But I just really feel like, there's a lot of bodies dropping around this individual. That jeweler cat and just a lot of stuff is seems to be happening. A lot of weird energy. So I feel like they need to get that looked at because it's like Jay Prince has done a lot for hip hop. Rap a lot records obviously has been around for a long time, and I feel like he's been preaching respect and things lately, and he's been kind of on a positive tip. It just seems maybe his son, which I've heard rumors that Jay Prince Jr. is actually his brother and like he just grew him as a son. I've heard that. I don't know how true that is, but I've heard that, which seems like it could have been, you might have a nephew that you grew up like a son, like I like Takeoff and Quavo. Like it seemed like, maybe a big brother type scenario or even like I'm sure they looked at each other like family, like obviously he was upset. Now I do not subscribe but with a lot of YouTubers saying that he cried out and he passed out apparently allegedly, and oh, that's pussy, you didn't go after the guy that shot him and da da da. But I mean, Quavo was not armed, and come on, like especially a headshot, like he probably realized that it wasn't looking good and he just wanted to be by his friend. So I really think that's sad and it's very unfortunate. And I feel like this kid, there's rumors going around this little Cam kid. They're saying that it was Jay Prince Jr. like Lil Goon, you know what I mean? So but a lot of people are just not even mad at him. They're more mad at the situation and just how it could have been handled differently. And, there is no shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Unfortunately, when it's your time, and you can't take that back. So, of course, everything could have been done differently. Maybe they couldn't have argued, over whatever they were arguing about. But that's why some people say it was a setup because it's like you always have to have an argument in order for everything to look like da 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 da. So it's like it's really unfortunate. It's very sad. So we're gonna see what happens. But basically, I heard that Takeoff's people are very upset, and it's not looking good for Jay Prince Jr. In Atlanta. I don't know if he'll be ever able to go back there again. I mean, it's not looking good. Their family is very distraught. It's probably now really settling in. I mean, we've obviously seen, Offset hasn't said anything really. And, even Cardi B's been silent. They reposted a little video like tribute to Takeoff. So that was really nice. But, you could just really tell about the feelings in the air that it's a weary, fucked up situation. So condolences to everybody involved. The family, may Takeoff soul rest in peace, hopefully eventually, if not right now. So anyway, moving on to some other news. So everybody's been talking about Kyrie Irving and him reposting that documentary that was on Amazon. I've actually looked up the documentary and I can't find it anywhere. So they did actually take it down and it is gone now. So that's interesting. And now, a lot of people are taking sides like Shaq and, this guy right here who they're calling a clown, not Kyrie, obviously. The picture before that, they are basically just saying that they're taking up for the very people that Kyrie is apologizing to or expected to apologize to. So they give him a list of things that he must do in order to be put back on the team. He is suspended. So, LeBron James has definitely taken his stance and he did a little press conference stating why he didn't even put out Kanye's interview on the barbershop. So that was interesting for him to compile them together. There is a little bit of a conspiracy that they are compiling Kanye and Kyrie together and kind of ganging up on them. That's the conspiracy going around. So it's just interesting to see this all unfold because it's like, there is no such thing as freedom of speech anymore. You have to be very careful what you say, and that is being exhibited right now just with everything with the Kanye and Kyrie. And Amazon is not being penalized for having the actual documentary on. Like I seen Mano talking about that too. He's asking, why isn't Amazon being like, this is a documentary that was up for sale or up for streaming on a platform. So I'm not understanding why just one individual that didn't own it, it's not his intellectual property, is being penalized for sharing something that was readily available on a platform. So that's just very interesting to me. Anyway, we're going to move on from that. Apparently, like Young Thug's lawyers files a motion to get the case dismissed, saying that there was something going on illegally for the evidence. And if that happens, then, it's just one of those little loopholes can really blow up the prosecution's case. So we're gonna, see what happens with that. I don't wish jail upon anyone. So I say free Young Thug, and hopefully he can get through that situation. I also want to talk about Paris Richards. We have a Gems Life interview coming up, and I'm very excited for that. So please stay tuned for that. And we are going to be announcing and sending out some clips on the Gems Life Instagram. Okay, so I'll see you, lovely gems. And bye for now. Wait till my next video.